Remember Ayla Christine, or Horse Girl as she was dubbed? She went viral a couple of years ago for being really good at running around on all fours. She is not the first nor the last to run around and jump like a horse. However, all of these people have chosen to go quadruped. There is a family in Turkey where 5 of the 19 children, yes 19, walk on all fours. It is called Unner-Tan syndrome after the scientist who discovered it. His theory is that they are an example of reverse evolution. They are going back to walking like an ape. Other scientists have said that apes walk on knuckles, not their palms, and that this theory is insulting to the family. They believe it is the result of congenital brain impairment caused by intrafamilial marriage and reproduction. Oh yeah, that's a lot less insulting. 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The Teletubbies were ginormous, in more ways than one. This show reached over 1 billion children, including a young Taylor Swift. Taylor was a fan way before they blew up, and everybody at her school thought she was dressed as a pregnant alien. Apparently, the characters were more diverse than we thought. Dipsy had a darker face because he was supposed to be black.
Dipsy's hot.
And the actor playing him incorporated reggae into his baby talk. Poe was Cantonese and had Cantonese words added to his gibberish. Another thing you couldn't tell on TV is that the Teletubbies were huge. The shortest one, Poe, was 6 feet 6 inches, and the tallest, Tinky Winky, was a whopping 10 feet tall. They even got giant rabbits for the set so the Teletubbies would look normal in comparison. A lot of shots were ruined because the rabbits would start having sex in the background. After the show ended, the farmer, who had rented the land to them, got sick of chasing trespassing fans off their property and flooded the set so it would be submerged under a pond. 4. Why do we call swear words 4-letter words? Because 29 out of 84 commonly used swear words have 4 letters. Is that a lot? Well, look at this handy chart. The red is the percentage of 4-letter words in the English language, and the blue is the percentage that are swear words. It is not an unusual practice to number check curse words. In Chinese, these 3 characters are used to represent swearing, because most profanity consists of 3 characters. And the Dutch have bad 3-letter words, like lul, kut, and pik. You stupid pik. Swearing also tends to be monosyllabic and have a closed vowel, which means a consonant on either end of it so you can really get guttural. That is probably because swear words are more like an emotion than an actual word. Scientists have discovered that swearing comes from the part of the brain that is old, more primitive, not the parts of the brain where you process language. Some scientists even believe that Homo sapiens' first use of language was after somebody stubbed their toe and let out a fuck, or shit, or pick. 4. Sam Mendes is directing 4 new Beatles movies, 1 for each of the members of the Fab Four, and the 4 films will all be coming out on the same day. The original Beatles movies were incredibly popular, all but the Deranged Magical Mystery Tour were critical and financial successes. But that doesn't mean every Beatle movie idea is a winner. Believe it or not, the band pushed hard to make a psychedelic version of Lord of the Rings. This was way before Peter Jackson made his versions.
Shall not pass!
They even approached Stanley Kubrick to direct it. He refused, saying the books were unfilmable. Unfilmable. That's a hard word to say, and without CGI, they probably were. The Beatles were still not deterred until Tolkien himself said he would not give them the rights. Probably for the best, though. The movie was going to be a musical, with Paul playing Frodo, Ringo as Sam, George as Gandalf, and John as Gollum. So many drugs. 4. Myrtle Corbin was born with 4 legs. She could move her middle legs but not walk on them. At the age of 13, she joined Barnum Circus. She was incredibly popular and was soon making $250 a week, a huge sum at the time. By 19, she was sick of the attention and retired to get married. When she started getting pains in her left side, she went to see the doctor. He told her she was pregnant, but she didn't believe him because she said she liked having sex on the right side. Yes, between Myrtle's one large leg and little leg and the other large leg and little leg were two separate vaginas with complete reproductive systems behind them. Myrtle ended up having 4 children. Given the huge success of Myrtle's shows, after she was gone, sideshows tried to replace her with someone new. But there weren't a lot of 4-legged women to choose from, so they faked it with special chairs and dummy legs. Real 4-legged babies are still born once in a while, but now, if the parents choose to, corrective surgery can often be performed. 4. Apparently, 4 times is the charm with Fantastic Four movies. Or is it? First Steps is actually the 5th Fantastic Four movie. You're probably saying, what? There was another crappy Fantastic Four movie I missed? And the answer is yes. In 1994, the first adaptation of the comic was produced by Roger Corman, but was never released. Corman is the B-movie god who brought us Death Race 2000, Sharktopus, and Attack of the 50-Foot Cheerleader. Fantastic Four First Steps budget was north of $200 million. Corman's budget was 0.5% of that, $1 million. And it shows.
Look at me!
The thing's costume is made out of plastic, but I gotta say the facial expressions are not as bad as I'd hoped. However, the Human Torch's flames, Invisible Woman's invisibility, and Mr. Fantastic's stretching are a beautiful train wreck to behold. Why did this happen? There are 2 sides to the story. One is that the studio's contract was coming to an end, and if they didn't make something soon, they were going to lose the rights to the Fantastic Four, so they rushed this piece of crap through. The other story is that Marvel, in particular Stan Lee, hated the film and bought the rights so they could kill it. 4.
Find out how 2 different women handle having their lives flipped upside down in Wife Swap.
And that's all there is to know about 4.
What did I sign up for?
Let's check in on Rebecca.
Die, pitiful fool!
Not today, Doom!
No! I call Bat Swap!
Oh, shit!